Hey there, fellow gloomy colonists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, episode 42, Darkness. Alright, this stockpile I'm going to call human-like corpses, and you betcha it's going to be human-like corpses. Rotten or fresh, don't care. And that's just so that we can cremate them. Because a cremated corpse is a corpse that can't come back to life to try to kill us. And believe it or not, that's something I prefer to have not happen. I think I'm also going to consider yet another pathway here as well. Speeding up just map traversal. There's a lot of the lack of productivity is just how slow it is to traverse around the map tile. So, the faster I can traverse, the better. Alright, we'll stick with heater. Oh, that was quick mining. We're gonna have to put a whole a door in that. Goof gave up and is leaving. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do here is arrest Goof and force conversion. There's nothing against in the rules that is like necessarily against that, and I think at this point it's warranted. A lot of Goof's mood is just Goof believes in some goofy things, and I think it's about time that we like fix that. So it's a bit rough, but you know, I think it's warranted now. Also, that's really funny. The Goof looks like they're sliding sideways. At this point, Tequila Jane is the only one that believes in the loyalism, and I'm really hoping that that sometime soon we get a conversion ritual that converts her all the way. But the number of loyalists have dropped enough that Tequila Jane no longer is going to need the loyalist role or whatever, which is good. Alright, Goof, you are going to be converted as a prisoner. It's going to be hard, but I think it's going to be worth doing in the long run. Goof doesn't have access to food, but I think it's fine to bring simple meals out to Goof. So I'm not gonna spin up the nutrient paste dispenser there. Do I have detectors for the new entrances? Not yet, no. Alright, piano is finally done. You guys wanted me to get an autocannon turret. I'll get that. At some point, I'm going to want Sea Panda and Ink to go out to do the gold site. So I'm going to get Sea Panda to do a little bit of psi focus gain today, so that I have the psi focus needed to far skip back. And finally, being tired of the brownouts, I'm getting another geothermal. Of course, this was triggered by the eclipse, but I'd rather just have a permanent solution. You've had a sad wander. Okay, well, that doesn't surprise me at all. Get a little bit more food storage. Oh, it's gross. And the refugees betrayed me. Okay. So we have one in the hallway, one in the rec room, one in the entryway, two out here. I might consider converting them if I like them. We'll see. I'm definitely going to be choosy here, though. See, Panda, I'm not... I shouldn't have done that. I'm walking straight at you. Most of them, I think, are just going to die, though. Oh, Fraggles isn't died. So Fraggles is pregnant. Sanguine, Great Memory, Abrasive. So we are going to capture you as well. And you're going to be going through the conversion ritual just like Goof is. I'm changing sort of my previous previous stance of not forced conversion. This planet is full of suspicious threats. And as a result, we really do need to force convert because there is a lot of enemies in our midst, and force conversion allows us to prevent them from sabotaging us. Desperate times. Desperate measures. Yeah, that's about right. We've had plenty of experiences that call for such measures to be taking effect. %, goof related. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, a combat supplier flying overhead. You are still probably the best trader, even though you're wounded. Fraggles miscarried due to poor health. Yeah, that happens. Should have planned on not trying to backstab me when pregnant. It's kind of not my fault. Tech print healing factors would be nice, but I don't think I can afford it. I could sell my packets of rubber meals. That's not a terrible idea. I'm going to sell the uranium mace, all of the tribal weapons here, as well as the damaged heavy SMG that I don't really need, and the shotgun too. I'll keep the nerve spiker. Keep the EMP launcher. Alright, nice. That's quite a fire sale there. They do have the silver for that. Now, the question is there anything I want to buy off them? I could buy healing factors. I'm not sure I want to, though. Because I think it's not unreasonable for me to go and look through Ancient Dangers to try to get Resmec Serum. And in doing that, I'm going to get an absolute crap ton of tech crits. Meaning I'd rather just have the silver in this case. What's open? Oh, we don't have a door there. Okay. No problem. Once Sea Panda heals up, I am going to send Sea Panda and Ink out to do the gold site. There is a heavy legendary SMG that was originally Goof's. I'm going to hand that down to Swanky. Another thing I want to include in containment is a shard inhibitor. Sarcastic Turtle, thank you for the bits. You struggle with schedules? There's a lot of notifications that you can sign up for. I mean, you know, kind of everywhere. If that's something you want. Ping me on Discord if you want help with that. I'm going to work on a bit of a road to aid in the movement speed as well. It's a lot of steel, but Ink can do a lot of mining quickly. In fact, I think this rich spot here is just going to get paved over. Which I'm fine with. Skyra, social fight with Jane. Okay, that's just because you're a waster. It's what you do. Sea Panda does have enough for far skip, but barely. You're at 77 over 70, so want Sea Panda to get a little bit more, to give Ink the opportunity to do all the gold digging and then get home instantly. I like how, oh, I see. I prioritize plant cutting, but there's all this plant cutting queued up around the geothermal generator. So everyone was like, oh, plant cutting? Yeah, no problem. And started plant cutting the wrong, well, not the wrong things, but things that are just lower priority. Okay, light's gone. Cool. I'll make this door something other than wood, because it's not the first time that has burned down. And it's getting kind of annoying. It's like the third time it's burned somehow. So, Tequila Jane. In just a few hours, we'll have a conversion ritual. Please, for the love of God, allow it to be a masterful one. I really want to get rid of the loyalism in the colony, and I would even consider imprisoning her for forced conversions if it doesn't take. I'm tired of the disunity, let's call it. Ow. Dang it. I want to see... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I want to see my my hidden power cables, but also be able to paint home sounds. It's oddly, occasionally difficult. I kind of wish they just called it like buried cables, and then they weren't susceptible to fire or something like that. That would be nice. All right, I think it's now painted correctly. Close enough, at least. Oh, I didn't realize the blight hopped the wall. That sucks. So now we have a uranium deep drill, so we can finish containment. Mikas is still working on rolling out the armor, but as you can see, helmets are on half of people. So, shouldn't be too long until the helmets are done, and then we'll, in more earnest, focus on the locust armor. I'm going to be a little bit choosier who does wardening now, focusing on people that are more effective wardens, so that they convert faster. Wow, yeah, a 13-year-old, or are you still 13? A 15-year-old beat you senseless. Love it. Just RimWorld things, right? All right, Ink and Sea Panda, you are fully psi-focused. Perfect. Are you hungry? Yes. So I'm going to finally send them out to go get the gold. But this should just be like a day trip. Shouldn't take very long. I'm not even going to send them with anything. Just those two in a pod. That's all it needs. I suppose I can start allowing Fred and Red to mine as well. Most of the mining back home now is deep drill mining, and obviously it will trigger infestations, but not big ones, and then they'll get better at it. Gold obtained. So going from 107 to or whatever, 374 more. That's pretty good. Pretty quick too. JD, thank you for the resub. So now all that we need in the bedroom is a drape. It actually didn't need to be fine floored, so I'll just stop fine flooring it until we have a little bit more labor available for the fine floors. But once she becomes a countess, she'll require that. A lot of mega projects going on right now. I think they're all going to ultimately help us with productivity. So another thing I want to roll out is the detectors at the new entryways, because we don't have a complete detection network anymore. This detector covers this new door, but this new door has a blind spot. So getting another detector up there would be good. A dimming sky for natural darkness. A psychic phenomena affecting your colonists. The sky is cracking and dissolving, immersing the world in unnatural darkness. The darkness will deepen and become dangerous over time. Okay. Got it. Well, I have been working on adding lighting everywhere, so we'll just keep doing that. So the current priority is prepare for darkness. I don't think there are any dark spots of the base, for the most part. But I'll work on lightening things back up anyway. Okay, I do have a little bit of steel. Yeah, I have a little bit of steel right now left over. Autocannon turrets are done, and I think what I'm going to do is just disable the benches because our solar power is going to go bye-bye. And I'd rather have as many people, or as much power to keep the lights on as possible. A stash of supplies. Don't really care about that at the moment. Got bigger fish to fry. So, my constructors. I'm going to have Ink work on construction over mining now. Just to get as much of our lights on as possible. So I'm going to have him dig at the deep drill. Let's go ahead and put in a wall lamp here. One here. Working on containment is now no longer a high priority. Tequila Jane, you have an inspired creativity. You're kind of our artist, so I wouldn't mind taking advantage of that, I suppose. Actually, maybe I don't really care. More important things to do at the moment. I'm also going to re-enable these. So we are getting a bit of a brownout. And I'm going to just turn off everything unnecessary. And darkness is coming very soon. Got it? Warning received. The geothermal is going to be pretty choice to have. So I'm going to have my guys try to get that manufactured. And I'm actually going to turn this back on so that I can research advanced lights. So Fred, go to research. So what else can be turned off? Oh, unnatural darkness is triggering. Copy that. So, the unnatural darkness, you get hurt when you're in the dark. Would be the TLDR. And I'm going to want to turn off everything that I possibly can so that my lights are powered on. Sea Panda is being attacked in the dark. Now let's go to the light. There was a light bulb I wanted to build in here. There it is. Okay. This bioharvester can be turned off. Ink's being attacked in there. So solar is obviously not generating power at the moment. What else can I turn off? Fab bench was on. It could be flicked off. The grid excess. Yeah, so we're generating power in the grid. We're doing a pretty good job of that. The Void Monolith is power generating. So we're getting attacked by things in the dark, a shadowy creature as a result. So I'm just stay in the light. That's what's important. So yeah, we have a considerable amount of grid access. So what I'm going to do is create another zone. I'm going to name this Lit. And I think the entire base is lit right now, for the most part. So there is a tiny section here that I guess isn't, but it's small enough that I wouldn't really be all that concerned about it. I'm going to move the this light so it's lit there. And I'm going to restrict my people to the lit zones only. And then I'm going to work to expand the lit zones so that more of the base is safe. So currently schedule everybody to lit. Mechs, I don't really care. I think I'll reserve the steel for now for lights rather than flooring. Skyra is now in full locus. Nice. Why not a few wood generators? I don't need them. They cost steel, and well, I like I said, I don't really need them. We're generating plenty of grid excess. I just need to hook more lights up. This is a lab? Why? Whatever, I don't care. Okay, we have a shard inhibitor now for containment offset. So this is pretty secure facility. We are researching advanced lights. Turn that stuff on because we have a little bit extra. Well, actually, we don't have a lot of extra power at the moment. I think that's mostly because of our. No, the grow lights aren't on. I'm going to turn off the grow lights though, because as we have the eclipse, when the sunlight's not on, or sun's, you know, when the sun, because the sun's not up, I don't want our grow lights to drain us. And I, of course, have solar pinhole, which makes it really easy for me to illuminate areas with psychic energy. Okay. It doesn't affect mechs, doesn't affect animals. It only really affects your own colony, your own colonists. So we did just get advanced lights. I'm going to turn this stuff off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be setting up a floodlight. So temporarily what I'll do is I'll expand the area for lit out this road here. I'm going to include this room because it will be lit. And then I'm going to set up floodlights to keep everything outside lit enough that we can traverse around the farms. The eventual goal is to get the geothermal geyser, or generator up rather, and have that be lit as well. So this light ends here. So if I do a floodlight here, and a floodlight here, that's pretty much all the light I need, I think. I don't think I'll have any dark spots when the solar pinhole holes collapse. And then the only other thing I'll need is to illuminate in here, but I'll probably just pinhole there because I don't really need permanent light inside the geyser. Oh, the mech lab has no door? Got it. That's why it's a lab. Okay, and this is what floodlights are for, essentially, is to provide light when everything is dark. And they have a massive radius, as you can see. I think a floodlight here would be pretty useful too. So I get C-Panda to initially solar pinhole it, and then we'll floodlight it. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it. as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow guards.